Should you buy a big adventure bike? And what is big? For this video, at least 1000cc. And what is it like riding a big adventure bike for the first time? We share our experiences later in this video. Jeff bought this BMW GS 1200 when a friend offered to sell the Beamer at a price he couldn't refuse. Most riders say you need plenty of riding experience if you want to ride these beasts on dirt roads. We agree. Jeff and I have similar amounts of experience, decades of enduro riding, and plenty of years with road and adventure riding. But the moment we rode the BMW GS on dirt roads, we felt like beginners again. These are seriously heavy bikes, and you can get into trouble fast if you don't have a reasonable amount of skill with off-road riding. A big problem with current marketing strategies is the emphasis on professional riders doing stunts on big, heavy adventure bikes. It's impressive, but the danger is we start to think, yeah, I could do that. 99.97% of us can't.
Whoa!
Let's take a quick look at the pros and cons of these big chunks of metal.
Bloody hell, that's slippery.
The advantages: these bikes are usually great for road riding, effortless cruising on highways, plenty of horsepower for overtaking. They are very stable with strong crosswinds and at high speed. Comfort is usually a strong point. Big seats, windscreens, good ergonomics. The big bikes are less affected by carrying a passenger or a lot of luggage. You often get plenty of electronic wizardry to adjust the ABS, suspension, traction and engine. The disadvantages: for off-road riding, the weight can be intimidating as the terrain gets rougher. The power can also cause problems for less experienced riders. Crashes can be expensive, as heavy bikes hit hard, and there's often a lot of expensive parts to break, like fairings and luggage racks. Older riders can find these bikes impossible to pick up if they fall. And bogged in mud? Remember to carry a winch.
Use our BMW crane to lift the bike off you. Only $85,000 this month.
So it's important to identify your style of adventure riding and then choose the appropriate bike. Lots of highway riding and a few easy dirt roads, carrying a passenger and lots of luggage. The big adventure motorbikes are awesome. But if you are really adventurous and ride a lot of rough off-road tracks, it won't be enjoyable unless you are a very skillful rider who enjoys a challenge. What if you want to do both? We think the key factor will be the size of your front wheel and the amount of suspension. Some of the big adventure bikes have a 21-inch front wheel and lots of suspension. They can be surprisingly capable off-road. I have ridden an old KTM 950 and was pleasantly surprised. It felt like a very big enduro bike. A rough rule of thumb: the best road performance comes with a 17-inch front wheel. The best off-road performance comes with a 21-inch front wheel. And of course, the 19-inch front wheel is a compromise. Our advice: if you are a road rider getting into adventure riding for the first time, we strongly recommend you start on smaller bikes. Why? The accident statistics are increasing for middle-aged riders who overestimate their abilities. And we constantly hear stories of riders who started with a 1000cc adventure bike or bigger. They scared themselves, then downsized, and suddenly felt much safer and happier. But what about the electronics? Yes, most of the big adventure bikes have ABS and other electronic wizardry to make you ride safer. But it will only help to a certain level. Your riding ability is still the critical factor. You also need to learn the electronics well. Jeff accidentally switched the BMW into a sports mode and it was suddenly wheel spinning all over the place. Get some training. Why spend ridiculous amounts of money on these bling machines if you neglect your own riding skills? Spend some money on training. BMW offer their own courses in some countries. Chris Birch sells DVDs with excellent adventure coaching. Finally, think seriously about your tyre choices. There is a huge range available nowadays that can provide lots of safety in various terrain. Okay, our experiences. Jeff said he is loving the BMW so far. He's not completely comfortable yet, but says he is still making friends with the big Beamer.
The big bike. It's remarkably well composed.
Brilliant for road riding, zero problems there. Off-road, he says it is easy to stand on the foot pegs once handlebar risers were fitted. The Beamer feels surprisingly slim between the legs, despite the chunky appearance of the GS 1200.
Sure you don't want a little push?
Maybe. I don't want to put my foot in there.
Yeah.
The current tyres are too road-oriented, so he doesn't want to comment about the off-road capabilities yet. Some Motos Tractionator tyres are on order. Me, I was pleasantly surprised. Regular viewers will know I enjoy poking fun at the big BMWs.
On an adventure to find the perfect cappuccino, brave the wilds of the suburbs in style with the GS.
It really is brilliant on the highway. If I was riding around Australia, this really is the comfortable way to do it. It wouldn't be my choice, but I can see why riders with plenty of money do choose the BMW. Dirt roads? It is simply scary. No doubt with enough riding, I would feel more comfortable, but I instinctively know that 1000cc adventure bikes will never suit my style of riding. Having said that, I am keen to try the Beamer with some proper off-road tyres fitted. We will report back. What about you? Have you ridden a 1000cc adventure bike or bigger? Have you owned one? What's your opinion? Let us know in the comments.